Hello everyone, welcome to another random bits and pieces segment from my brain, and today we're playing Recettear. So, in the last episode we had to sell for a little bit, and today is the day that it is due for the first payment, so 10,000 picks. I have the money right now, so it's gonna be due at the end of the day, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go and run a dungeon and replenish the coffers a little bit with a little bit more stuff, and then we'll see where we're at. Alright, so looks like there's something that's gonna happen at Town Square, so we're gonna go there before we go to the Adventurers Guild. I'm not going to mimic that, but it looks like a little girl that's crying, so boo-hoo-hoo-hoo, ha-ha. Hey now, what's wrong? My dolly! Ah, the shoulder's been ripped. This is my favorite. Hey, wait, can you give it to me for a second? Okay. Let's see, I have a little thread and a needle in my apron pocket here. And loop loop, don't poke myself. And done. How does that look? You fixed her! Yay! Thank you so much, lady. You're welcome. I need to go now. Bye-bye. Not only are you good at sign crafting, but you have a fairly deft hand at needlework too. How about you, Tyr? I bet you sew a lot of stuff. Huh? There's no time for dawdling. Where to next? I guess fairies aren't very good at using big needles, huh? What's that mean? Is she talking about doing drugs or something? Oh, Recette. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and go and level up, not level up, but adventure with Louie. Well, he might level up, I don't know. Alright, so that's gonna be 1450. And I am not bringing anything as usual. This time, though, we are going to go and do the floors 1 to 5 again. Reason for that is there's an item I didn't get from the bus that I'm gonna need to open up a little bit more things story-wise, so we're gonna go ahead and redo this here. So it should be pretty easy by now. Oh, speak of easy. There should be another one. There it is. Yay! My least favorite trap. Oh, we'll take that. Again, I'm not overly worried with ingredients. I keep what I can, and I will craft what I can. I am not in a competitionist type of playthrough. I won't be doing a playthrough where I try to get absolutely everything. In fact, I might limit myself to play with only Louie, so... I don't know yet, I haven't quite decided for sure. I just like how straightforward Louie is to play with, and I sure won't, well, I don't want to really spoil anything, but there's a character that I'm really bad with. I don't really want to play with that particular character. Whoa, that's a lot of bunnies. Alright, so that's the first 5 floors of the dungeon. As we remember, those floors tend to be really short, especially compared to the ones we saw near the end in the previous episode. Those were a little bit bigger, and even those were nothing compared to some of the later dungeons in the game. Yeah, I'm not... I need to not get hit too much, because I'm probably not gonna be leveling up from this run. I'm getting very little XP from the monsters, because I'm higher level. I don't think that those slimes, when those slimes appear from a trap, I don't think they can ever drop anything. I don't remember seeing them drop anything ever. I could be wrong. I just can't remember seeing anything dropping from them. Oh, that's the rare drop for those. Yeah, I got myself some clothes. Because everybody knows that going adventuring completely butt naked is a bad idea. I guess it depends where you go to adventure. Well, it was just a bunch of bees. Bees! Well, I stand corrected. There you go. See, I just had my computer spies on me. Just had to mention that they never dropped anything for me, or that I couldn't remember, and here's a drop. I might level up during the boss fight, or by killing the boss, maybe. Alright, so we've seen him before, it's a repeat. Obviously I'm redoing the same thing I did before. What I need is drop. I knew that was going to happen. But I really needed to kill that. No! Ow. Oh, that's good. And I believe that I got what I was here for. I believe that's what that ingredient is gonna be. So I'm gonna go ahead and go back to town. I would have continued. It wasn't a matter of, you know, I was about to die or anything like that. I just don't have any room in my bags for much more of anything else. So let's see. Yeah, the slime liver is what I needed. I need it for a special quest. So there it is. And it only drops from that slime boss monster. So. Alright, so I'm gonna go to the pub, and that's gonna take all of my time for today. That's fine. I have enough to pay for the for the payment. So. Louie, what are you up to? Oh, hey, Recettear. We were just together a second ago. Precisely why is a person without a cent to his name in an establishment devoted to drinking and spending astoundingly vast sums of coin? That's a bar for you. I came to check out the posted quests, you know, from patrons. I thought you'd be the questing type, Louie. Darn right, I do them whenever I can. Well, what are you considering doing at this time? I was eyeing one of these, maybe. Let me see. Slay the Lord of Dragons for all of us. Rescue Princess G. A wizard is locking people up and torturing them. He's nuts, please help. Drive away the god of destruction. Beware pickaxes. My inner mind has become a reality cracking over God. He torments me. Help. These seem like they might be kind of hard. More importantly, who on earth posted them here of all places? Well, for some reason nobody's been taking him despite the great pay. I cannot possibly imagine why no one has taken one. Merde. I know, right? If I can get my hands on one of those rewards, I can say farewell to my life of poverty forever. Oh, he's serious. Well, I'm off. Good luck, Louie, don't die on us. Rather than his bidding farewell to poverty, I fear we will be bidding farewell to him in a casket. Louie, you kind of remind me of Papa. Alright. Alright. Now she's gonna take my hard-earned money. So this is the payment for this week. Let me see. Congratulations, well done. I have officially received your payment for this week. Let us continue to work hard next week as well. Alright. Yay, I did it. I'm counting on you next week too, Tier. So this is it. That insolent little plebeian's shop, which is the focus of so much rumor. My, it's so common, so dirty, so dull. How does that little pro get people to come in, I wonder? Well, no matter. This is a perfect opportunity to show that little shrew in this old city what a truly elegant shop is like. You know, you don't own that store yet, right? It belongs to your parents. Silence, you insolent fairy. It'll be mine eventually. That's practically the same thing. Not quite. Oh, little shop Recettear. Your days are numbered. Interesting laugh. And I told you to address me as young mistress. One of those people. One of those Karen. Look at that box there. Kinda looks like an Amazon box to me. Oh, well, whatever laugh it was, my genius astounds even me sometimes. The best way to learn about your foe is direct infiltration, after all. And with strategic espionage abilities such as this, I can't fail. The interior decoration is as seedy and plebeian as the outside, which means their selection of items must be astounding. What could it be? What sort of thing could that filthy little pro sell? Perhaps some kind of black and white animal, the ownership of which violates international treaties? Perhaps the most delicious apples this side of the Mer de Blanc? Perhaps one of those books Father says I'm too young to read? Oh, be quiet wherever you are. You're interrupting my train of thought. Could you come out of the box? Maybe, at least? It kinda looks weird on the floor here. But that means... well then. In all honesty, I shouldn't be surprised by this. I should have expected a foe as canny as you to break through my otherwise impenetrable stealth techniques. Okay. This confirms it. You are indeed worthy of being my rival. What? Rival? I have failed to introduce myself, of course. I am the owner of the monolithic item store chain, Big Bash. Well, to be specific, I am the owner's only child and inheritor. Alouette is my name, remember it. Lots of French words in this game. I mean, recette is a French word that means recipe. Alouette is a French name of a bird. There's even a song about it. Everyone around me calls me young Mistress Alouette. But you, oh my rival, shall have the privilege of calling me Lady Alouette. Big Bash? It is a massive store chain with a capital stock value of 15 billion pics and a yearly gross profit of 500 billion. Oh, dear. I heard the commotion and came to see what was happening, but why are the two of you discussing Big Bash? I'm, not really sure. Interesting, you also have a fairy. Oh? Prime. Yeah, what's up? Oh, Mistress, I see your attempt at infiltration failed. What are you talking about? Their superior detection ability simply caught me off guard and overwhelmed my cardboard, that's all. That's a fairy. Dang, this one sure is sharp. You got a problem with that, kid? I mean, you hang out with one too, so what's the big deal? Call me Prime, you could say I'm the Mistress's guardian. Well, I'm Recette, and this is Recettear. It's nice to meet you. Yeah, real pleasure to meet you too, bookworm. Are you by chance referring to me? Like there's anyone else here I'd call that. Well, the pleasure is all mine then. Alright, Mistress, we've introduced ourselves, so how about we head on home now? What are you talking about? I haven't finished introducing half of the fantabulastic, amazing, incredibleness that is Alouette, inheritor of Big Bash. If we stick around for that, we'll be here all week. Come on now, we're going home. Yeah, shoo. Recette, listen and listen well. Enjoy your happy, carefree days as long as you can, for when I am through with you... Yeah, see you guys around. So, what do you think that was all about? That was not dissimilar to meeting a hurricane in human form. Alright, so... For the next week, we need 30,000 pics, so we better get going. Alright, gonna put some stuff. Okay, definitely gonna put my candy apple and my candy there. Maybe with that bow. Don't have a lot of weapons. Alright, saving again. And let's see. Yeah, we have time for maybe another dungeon. Alright, so there's no... there's nothing going on, so we're gonna go straight to a dungeon. Alright, so I have to advance certain things in the story to unlock more floors and more areas to go to, so we're just gonna go ahead and do the floors 11 to 15 again, try to get some XP, and try to maybe get some decent items. course, it takes me a while to kill because Louie refuses to buy a better sword. Maybe he feels safe with his old trusty one, the good old faithful. Dear God. See, you need to buy that, Louie. Remember, after we're done adventuring, come and buy it from me. Oh, fish. Fish killed the slime. Fish. You got me. Sliding through life. Yeah, right now it's not too bad with those monsters when it slides like that, but some monsters later on in the game don't get knocked back when you hit them. So when you slide like that and you're sliding towards a monster and you hit them, they just stay there and you take damage. It's fun. Okay. And that concludes that floor. Alright, let's go down first. I tend to go down first most times. Leather armor. I managed to block that that rock. I wasn't trying to, it just happened that way. So it wasn't superior skills or anything like that, it was totally an accident. Whee! Ugh. There you go. Hey, if you're gonna get caught by my backswing when I'm taking a shot at that other monster, more power to me. You shall die regardless. I believe that's gonna connect with the other one. There you go. Alright, looking good so far. Oh, getting crystals already. Crystals are used for crafting, they're an ingredient as well. Oh yeah, you think you can just throw rocks behind my back? How cowardly of you. Okay. I'm killing so many rabbits, my girlfriend wouldn't be happy. She was getting kind of sad when I told her that in EQ2 I was killing a unicorn and then some elephants. My girlfriend is not a gamer. Okay. After that, hopefully I'm gonna have some good selling going because 30,000 is going to ramp up fast. Thank you, fish. You killed absolutely everything. Love it. And I got free XP. I didn't even have to take swings. That's a worn sword. That's what Louie already has. I'm surprised he could even afford that. More fish. Ow. Cut me twice. I think I'm gonna eat one of those walnut breads that I end up never selling anyway. I'm gonna need the inventory space soon anyway. That's the thing with bigger floors, is that you get more stuff faster, and eventually when your merchant level increases you get more space in your bag. You can carry a little bit more, but it never gets to the point where you can just carry absolutely everything you find, sadly. It's one of those things where you wish that the game, that in the game you could craft a bottomless bag or something like that. I was in the middle of swinging, I was gonna get cut regardless. Unless the rocks would have fallen away from me, but that didn't happen. Alright, already at that point, huh? Alright. Whoa. You can block that magic stuff. Louie's magic defense is really bad, so if I don't block it, it's gonna hurt. So that's why I really try to avoid it if I can. As evidence there. What am I getting rid of? Don't want the slime fluid. Back scratcher. Back scratcher. Back scratcher. Alright, so that floor is still giving me quite a bit of XP, so that's good. I'm not gonna worry about that ingredient. This is a long line, long corridor. Don't see that very often. I don't care about the slime fluid. So yeah, if you decide to play this game, I know the game is old and everything, I recommend it. It's a lot of fun, but if you play this game, always try to clear every floor. You never know what you're gonna find. Sometimes you're gonna find something that's worth quite a bit of money and that can save your entire week. I'm not kidding. Alright, let's throw away more random stuff. Another delicious rabbit takes the dust. We could totally capture like all of those rabbits and get a bunch of food. Ah, there was nothing else there. Just a cotton ball. Alright, I believe that's gonna be it. And it is. Let's throw away this worn sword. Nah. Yeah, let's throw away the worn sword. It's not worth a whole lot. And instead I get a raincoat, which is worth more, yes? Barely. Alright. So there's something at the town square, so it's gonna take 1 unit of time, so I'm gonna have only 1 unit of time to actually sell. We'll see how that goes for that. I might have to spend another day just selling, although Sunday is right around the corner, and that day I can't adventure, so we'll see. Oh, I can hear the crows cawing. Time to go home. Wow, it's already evening. You enjoy the evening, don't you? To be honest, until recently I despised evenings. I always had to go home to an empty house. But now I have you at home, so I'm not lonely anymore. We should get home then. Alright, just some story fluff stuff. Alright, let's open the store, see if we can sell some of our finely hand-picked wares. Alright, Louie, buy me something good. You never thought you'd find a wooden helm here, huh? Bunch of men. You're always near broke, Louie. Don't try to kid anybody. Awesome, thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. That's gonna help. And I am merchant level 5. Yay, I sold candy apple. Yeah, well, I like your wife too. You could really use some food, huh? Alright, I'm not too sure where I'm at with him. I'll play it safe and just give him an apple. Alright, so we sold a couple things that are worth a little bit of money. So the price of candy has increased. Alright, so am I getting a... yeah, I'm getting a little tutorial now. Hey Tier, what was that just now? That was a news flash. Important events are reported on for everyone in the city. That one was sudden jump in candy prices. So if you are buying or selling candy, pay close attention to that. Sudden jump? In other words, sudden scarcity has driven the price of candy up. In general, that means that prices will roughly double. So a candy that sold for 300 pigs may now sell for 600. Wait a minute, so candy is gonna cost a ton of money for the rest of time? That's terrible, how am I gonna survive? Wait, I buy all the candy in the city and keep it for myself. Well, maybe I'll share or sell a little, but it is candy. No, prices will stabilize after some time passes. Precisely how long, however, nobody can say for sure. For once, however, you have hit upon a good point. While it can be hard to predict price fluctuations, if you keep a fairly wide variety of stock handy, it is possible to take advantage of a situation like this, and make money hand over fist. You can also try to take advantage of the situation after news come in, of course, but it is harder to really make a profit that way. Oh, this is complicated and now I'm hungry. Well, it is quite a bit to take in at once, so let us see it in action, shall we? Ah, the news again. Watch carefully, this information could be vital. Right. Louie the swordsman bounced check at local cafe, now on the... I am. And sometimes the news is like that. Well, for some people it's sure vital. Run, Louie, run. Alright, so from time to time, different type of items is going to be worth more or less. So if we look at the candy I have here, the name is now in red as opposed to the wooden bow where the name is in white because the price is normal. So a red price means that the item is worth twice as much. If the item name is in blue, then it is worth only half as much as usual. So typically what you want to do is to try to buy... We're not doing a lot of buying in this playthrough, but on Sundays when I can't adventure, I might take advantage of that a little bit. You want to try to buy stuff when it's blue and hold on to it until it either stabilizes or even better that it gets to red like that. Now you have to be careful though, because if you only buy one type of thing all the time, you're going to cause a market crash, and at that point what you have is worth almost nothing, and then it's up to you. I mean, if you want to sell the stuff at a real loss or not. Sometimes Sometimes there's gonna be a market crash on something, and you're gonna have a nice combo going because you're gonna have sold like several things in a row, and then you kind of have to make the decision: am I losing money on that one item that customer wants, that the market has crashed, or am I keeping my combo going? So kind of have to figure out what you want to do at that point. So I do have some candy, so I'm going to try to take advantage of that. Alright, so we are going to save. Alright, and let's take a look at what we have here. So merchant level. Alright, so at level 5 we can now start doing fusion. So that's crafting. So whenever I go to the guild master, I'll see if I can craft something with what I have on hand. And that's pretty much where we're at for now, so I'm gonna go ahead and call this a video as usual. Thank you for tuning in, and if you've liked the video, feel free to like and subscribe. That's always appreciated, and thank you for tuning in, and until I roll this game next time, see you later.